Okay, everyone, welcome to an Airgun Guru's live stream. We're just using this to test the system. I can see a few comments coming in, most of them giving me absolute pelters, but that's all part of the fun. If you want to come on to the live stream and appear next to me on here, the link is on the Airgun Guru's Facebook group. It's also on the Daystate Hunting and Target group as well. And tonight we're going to be doing probably the first ever real live review of an airgun. We're also going to be doing a draw. There's quite a few people in it. We'll do that in about 10 minutes. If you want to skip on, you can watch this later on. I'm going to be showing you the Daystate Red Wolf. I'm going to do this live, so I'll probably make a backside of it as usual. Now, if you do want to put a comment on, we can bring them onto the screen. All we need to do is click a few buttons. So if you want to ask any questions, just please free to comment in any of the Facebook pages, either on mine or on the Airgun Guru's one. We can get them on screen. Now, if you do want to come on, feel free to pop on. We're going to do 2 prizes in the Wheel of Death prize draw system. There's quite a few people on it tonight. Again, if you want to comment, just feel free. The comments do come through about 15 seconds later. It takes a while to get them coming round. In the meantime, we'll give you a look at the gun. I'm going to tell you a couple of bits and pieces about the Daystate Airgun support pack. They are still taking applications. I will put the link on later on. It's open to anybody from any country. It's well worth trying. It'd be good to get someone else from Airgun Gurus on it. You guys are all over the place. It is, they do pick you fairly randomly as well. There's loads of people in the group already on it. Chris Park, who runs the Daystate Hunters and Targets groups, on it. And then we'll get on with it for you. So let's give you a look at the gun. I have left the magazine in it. It has been checked. So let's give you a wee look. Now, I've had this for a few months now. I'm going to go over it from the rear to the front and just tell you what I really think about it. Daystate are well aware. It's one of the secrets of the Airgunner support pack. They are aware that you give honest reviews on it. It was always going to be a good gun anyway, especially at the price these things cost. Are they worth it? It's up to you to decide. I don't think I could actually afford one, to be honest with you. This one is a 35 foot-pound one, but the features on it are exactly the same as the sub 12. It does make you shoot a bit better if you put an Airgun Guru sticker on it. We can give some of those away tonight as well if you guys like. So let's start for the rear of the gun. Standard rubber butt pad. Goes up and down. Probably about the only special. The only thing about this gun is not special. It's pretty bog standard, to be honest with you. It will go down to the bottom of the gun if you're an HFT shooter, so you can put it on the ground, no problem at all. Moving forward, first thing is really about the looks of the gun as well. It comes in a walnut and it comes in a midnight blue. Everybody's got a different idea about one they like. I really like the walnut one. I've grown to like this. You do get a kind of wow factor when you bring it out of the box. Probably the best thing is the next thing I'm going to show you is the cheek piece. The reason I like it is because it's flat or almost flat. Loads of airgun manufacturers put big, sexy curved ones on. They look fantastic on the shelves in the gun shop. They look really good in the adverts. But in real life, they're not really that great for shooting. And the reason behind it is if you've got a curved cheek piece and you're maybe an HFT shooter and you've got a tree behind you and you're in an awkward position, or if you're out shooting crows or any corvids and you're maybe hunched up against a tree with your arm around it, trying to get steady. If you've got a big, high, curved cheek piece, what happens is if you've got to go a wee bit forward on the gun than normal, your cheek falls down a wee bit and it goes below your crosshairs. It does throw off your point of aim or your point of impact, especially. If you've got to hold the gun a wee bit further forward than normal for any reason at all, your eye goes up the cheek piece, and again it raises your eye above your crosshairs, so you can actually miss if the target's far enough away. This one goes up and down with an Allen key. It can turn left and right. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but if it gives you a lot of comfort, great. Right, next part going forward is the display. I will click this on, see if you can see it lighting up. You probably won't be able to see it with the camera. Display is absolutely fantastic. It's very, very handy. You can set it to different things. You can put it on the high, low, or medium power. On this particular rifle, the medium power is about 60% of the high power. It's still very powerful. You could use it in an HFT course. You can set it so that your magazine will bleep and your gun will actually vibrate on your last pellet. That's quite handy if you're out shooting in the dark. And it also tells you how much air you've got in it. Now, I'm left-handed. This is on the left-hand side, so I can't actually really see it. It would be better on the other side, but I would guess that would cost an awful lot of money. But you just need to tip it over and you can have a quick look at it. Vibrating on the last pellet is really, really handy. It is a 10-shot magazine. On the other side, there's a biathlon type cocking lever on it. It's very, very easy to use. It's super, super quiet. I'm not going to pull it because we need to fire the gun off. Good thing about it is it's nice and easy to work with gloves on. I did actually put a different lever on this, or a different handle on it. It was nice and thick. It felt great, but you can't use it with gloves on. So the one that's fitted is really, really good if you've got gloves on. Magazine, you cannot double load this one. There is new Daystate magazines coming out. They're quite expensive. They look fantastic. Have been told they're easy to load. I've not used one yet. Scope it's on it. It's just a Hawk scope. It's the one that I use for HFT. I did get an MTC Viper Pro with this air rifle. It is absolutely fantastic, but I can't get the I can't get the rubber tube for my night vision on it. So the Hawk's staying on it. Moving forward from that, basically there's a carbon fiber bottle on the front of it. Do believe it's actually an aluminium bottle. It's covered with carbon fiber, but it is very light. On a sub 12 model, you'll get over 400 shots with it, well over 400 shots. This one gets 80 and it's 35 foot-pounds, so it's absolutely ideal. Very easy to fill. The port at the bottom for fill has got a magnetic cover on it. Just pops off, pops back on again. It's very, very strong, so it's not likely to fall off. There's a carbon shroud on this one. I don't know if it makes it easier or not, or makes it quieter or not. It certainly looks the absolute business. I haven't taken it off, so I can't give you any information on that. I do have a Swift Stumpy silencer on this one. It's nice and short, 6 inches. Technically, I suppose it should be called a moderator. I did have to put it on my ticket. How does it shoot? Absolutely fantastic. The fly-by-wire type system on the trigger is really, really good. Super, super fast lock time. I've noticed it's really, really good for standing shots because you just need to touch the trigger and it's away. There's no time to come off the target, so it has improved my standing shots. I don't do too many of them when I'm out in pest control. I do only use this obviously for pest control because of the power of it. It will put a magazine into under the size of a 2 pence, well under the size of a 2 pence at 70 and 80 yards. Said and I get loads and loads of shots for it. If anybody's got any questions, I'll just click onto the comments, see if anybody's asked anything. Nah. So basically that's it. There's loads more to it than that. There's a couple of wee tricks that you can do. You can swap the cocking lever to either side. Now I've got this in the right hand side, and the reason I've got it in the right hand side is I was practicing a bit of speed shooting the other day, and what happens is if I put it on the left hand side, what I need to do is I need to fire and then take my finger off the trigger, cock it, and then get my finger back onto the trigger again and then fire it. If you put it onto the opposite side for the hand that you the finger that you shoot with, what you can do is you can just take your finger slightly off the trigger, cock it, fire, cock it, fire. It's much, much quicker. If you're ever in a speed shooting and a silhouette competition, do put the cocking lever at the opposite side for your trigger finger. It does improve your speed by about 20 to 25%. Yes, I know, we are so sad. I did actually try that, but it is much, much better. It's very, very quiet with the Swift Stumpy silencer. It's got everything that you need. Bad points about it, it could probably do for me with a different butt pad on it. I like the kind of HFT type ones with the paddles on it. At the price that this gun is, I probably would have expected something like that on it. The stock's very, very light, which is good as well. What I did notice when you put a heavy scope on it, I'm not going to mention any names of any scopes, but it does unbalance the gun quite a lot if you've got a heavy scope on it. This one does sit absolutely perfectly in my hand. It's really, really nice, and it's really, really good for the standing shots because of the hair trigger on it. As a fly-by-wire system, basically it's a thing called map compensated technology. Basically what that does is there's a computer chip inside this air rifle, and what that one does is that it makes sure that your pellets fire at the same speed all the time. I've put this through a chronograph. I actually forgot the name of what a chronograph was there. And it fires to within 7 feet per second over a magazine, so it's pretty bang on. The map compensated technology always makes sure that you've got the right amount of air in the cylinder, no matter how full the cylinder is. So again, that's really, really good. I do like the electronic guns. The best thing I like about them is the trigger. This is set to a match trigger. It's got a really nice second stage on it. You will feel it coming in. And then it's just a tiny, tiny touch, and the gun fires very, very quickly. Good thing about it as well is that you can cock it and fire very, very quickly. So there's no need waiting for anything to fill up properly or just to get the right pressure. It's absolutely bang on. Best thing again is I have mentioned it before because I use this rifle for pest control all the time. It's absolutely perfect. If you've got one pellet left, the whole gun actually vibrates. There is a battery that goes in the bottom of the gun. It's just a lid here that pops open. It does charge up in 2 hours. I've had this gun probably about 8 months now. I've charged it once. Right, so there we are. Daystate Red Wolf. If you've got any comments, just put them in the comments on the Airgun Gurus page or on mine. If you've got any questions, feel free to ask. And now we'll go on to the bit that you've actually been waiting for. We'll do the prize draw for you. The prize draw is for one of these stickers, if I can get it in front of the camera, or you can have an Airgun Gurus pin badge instead if you like. Now I do have to switch on to a share screen system. Best of luck with it. I'll try and make the sound work this time, so if you give me a second or two, we'll get it on. It does take a few buttons. Chrome tab, random name picker, share. In fact, I forgot to switch the sound on in this guy, so give me a wee second. Share screen, share audio, Chrome tab. Yeah, okay, there we go. The names are all on it. We only did put this up in Airgun Gurus about 2 hours ago, so we've got quite a few names in 2 hours. We'll get on with it now. If anybody hasn't seen this before, remember, it's the last 2 people standing that win the prizes. If anyone wants to come on, we will double up their prize and we'll give you an Airgun Gurus t-shirt or a polo or a hat or something like that. The link to come on is on the Airgun Gurus Facebook page, and it's also on my own Facebook page as well. So feel free to pop on and we'll double up your prizes. And remember, if you come up first on this, you're out. It's the last 2 people standing that count. So here we go. Let's see who gets in. Carol Clayton won the last one. Derek Charleston won the last one. And Derek was online on screen at the time. So he got upgraded to a nice custom t-shirt, which just got ordered today. I've sent him a picture of it. Right, first person out. It's Carl Clayton, last week's winner. Carl still hasn't received his prize. It got posted the other day though. Unlucky, Carol. At least you're first out this time, mate. Next person out is Di Aston. If anybody doesn't know Di, Di's the person that you warn your mates about before you introduce them to them. Phil out. Northern Monkey, sorry Phil, you can try the next time. We'll post in plenty of time the next time to let more people on. I just managed to have a night off tonight, so I thought I'd do this at the last minute. I'm noticing there's no comments coming through, so it might be the system that's causing that. We are just testing this, so let's see who's out next. Wayne's out, Wayne Hazeltine's out. Still quite a few left though, so let's get on with it. Pete Muir. Pete out. Pete said he was buying a Daystate Red Wolf, but he likes to wind us up. Unlucky Pete. I think Pete's won a excuse me, prize before. Oh god, I'll need to go and get tested now. My wife's got candles on. Right, Martin Morrison. Martin's last week's winner. So no 2 in a row for Martin. And Soren's out. Soren's in Denmark. I was winding him up earlier on about not wanting to post to there, so not actually breathing a sigh of relief. You can come in the next time, Soren. Thanks for taking part as well. Thanks out. Guys, there was a few wee questions that are coming up on the chat. I actually just realised there's a button that I need to press to get the newer ones on. See if I can put any on. That's Yvonne answering somebody. If anybody doesn't know Yvonne, she's a really, really good HFT shooter. Derek Charleston is out. Derek won the t-shirt last week. Oh no, he's not out. I'm sober, trust me. David's out. I think we know David very well. David, thank you so much for taking part in this. Just hitting the new comments. Thank you, David. You're very welcome. I've shot with Yvonne. You just end up falling about laughing all day. She's absolutely fantastic, but very, very good. Carol, I'm not putting your comment on, Carol. Let's see who's in next. Stuart Coulter's out. Martin, you were Rob, mate. You can get into the next one. We're going to be doing a big one. We'll do a bigger one at Christmas. It'll be a kind of major prize. I think it's going to be an MTC scope. 1, 2, 3. Only 5 left, guys. So the last 2 standing get the prize. Alan Jones, unlucky Alan. I'm just trying to look at some of these, some of Soren's comments. I did miss these earlier, guys. I didn't realise there was a button I had to get for new comments. 4 left, 2 people to get the prize. Thank you, Carl, for your comment. I'm not putting that one on either. Right, 3 left. The next 2 left, guys, is I'm going to give you a wee chance as well. Alex Lindsay, I think he's just having to pop out to work. Mark Witts and Derek Charleston's still in. Again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you 2 minutes if you want to pop on screen. If you do come on in the next 2 minutes and you do win it, we'll upgrade your prize to something really, really nice. I'm just going through the kind of viewers' comments. Not too many about the Red Wolf, apart from people really liking it. I don't know who that is. They're not on my friends list. There is a button that you can press even if you're not on my Facebook friends list, and you can see it. The stock is nice. I do have lights for the green screen behind me. It does show it off really nice. Phil Thoburn saying everybody loves a lefty. Yep. They're all better looking allegedly, so that's that one put to bed. Not true. Okay, nobody's coming on, so let's see who wins. We've still got Derek Charleston, we've got Alex Lindsay, and we've got Mark Witts. The booby prize, which is a free air guitar, it goes to Mark Witts. So Derek Charleston and Alex Lindsay win again. Derek's already got a t-shirt getting sent out to him. Alex has won a few prizes. He does have to go out to his work, but we'll make sure he gets it. It's only a badge or a sticker this time. If anybody's got any comments that they want to put on, we'll stay on for another 2 minutes. Dink has just come on. He's in the green room. Hi, buddy. We'll let you on in a minute. I just need to put the sound up in this. Let's get first guess on. Hi, buddy. How are you? You still outside again?
I am, yes.
It's nice to see you. You were the very first person to help test this software.
So again, yet again.
Is that a gun I see?
Where?
Oh, I thought you were out with a gun. I thought you were out shooting. I thought you were going to show off.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Right,
I've just been having a little bit of a pointing session.
Oh, go and show the guys the gun. That looks lovely.
I'm just trying to turn my camera around. No idea how you do it.
I only got a quick glimpse of it. Is it an FX?
No, it's a little CP2 that I've just built.
Oh, it shows you also it is. I only seen a part of it. That looks great. There's loads of people love doing these things. You've got lots on.
It's a little bit of fun. Yeah, I've just put one of them little cheap Chinese night vision things on that got to it the other day.
Have you tried it yet?
Yeah, I'll try and show you now. I've just been. Bear with me. So there's. I don't know if you can see it.
All right.
5p, and there's 10 shots there at 20 yards with it.
Absolutely brilliant. I've got a friend's bought one of the cheap Chinese night visions. It was £70. It was really, really good.
Yeah, this was only 50 quid. It's my first venture into night vision. And I just thought, why not? Let's just try it just to see what it's all about. And it was 50 quid, and it came in 9 days from China.
Have you got any? I've just ordered a night vision rangefinder. I think Pete Todsworth gave me the link for it. It's about half price. I did get sent a painting from Denny McKinsey. Denny's got the flat broke air gunner group. Sent me a painting the other day. Thanks very much, Denny. Cost me £42 to get it at the post office after I had to pay tax on it.
It's the way, isn't it?
Absolutely gutted. Put the camera down at the gun so we can see it. It looks fantastic. I never got a chance to see it.
So I'm trying to turn my phone, and
that's perfect.
Yeah, it's just a nice little lightweight ratter. Well, it doesn't look lightweight with all this on now, but yeah, it's about 2.8 kilos at the moment with all that on.
Have you got enough room on it for a coffee maker?
Yeah, well, it's getting a bit daft now. Obviously, before all this was on, it was just like chucking in your rucksack sort of thing. But it's still light and wieldable. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Absolutely perfect for wandering about in barns. Just to say, Max, thanks very much for saying he can't understand a word I'm saying. This is me being
No, you're all right. I was in Aberdeen last week. I got all the lingo. I picked it all up.
Even I struggle in Aberdeen. Not going to be much fun up there.
Aberdeen's pretty English, really. I was surprised. So? Yeah, I was really surprised with because I was up Edinburgh, Glasgow, and Aberdeen, and Aberdeen is the most English sounding that I've been to Scotland for a while.
They say that people in Perth speak the best English in Britain. I'm only about 50 minutes from there. I don't. Right. I've got a Glasgow accent. I think I've got a quite posh accent, but nobody does. Listen, thank you so much for coming on. Send me a wee PM and I'll get you a wee sticker for your gun.
So cheers.
A badge. Just do that. If anybody else wants to come on, we'll go on for another 2 or 3 minutes. I'm seeing loads of comments coming up. I just cannot put most of them on, guys. There's absolutely no way that they're getting on. We'll get chucked off.
Dogging my little gun here.
Looks nice and bright down your way. Is it rainy?
It's a bit grey.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the light to drop. I'm half tempted to go out for an hour and
you have
get some bunnies.
You have to. Yeah, you've got to do it. I was going to say take some pictures, but it's a bit hard to do in the dark. I bought
well, this phone that I've got, it takes night vision, but it's weird. It just drags all the light in and like daylight in night time.
I was out doing a test video. I bought a camera that does night vision, a video camera. I bought it from Wish. It was about 30 quid. I thought it was going to be terrible. It ended up, it's fantastic. But I turned round, I've got one of Pete Dodsworth's NV UK hoodies. but it's got NV UK at the back, but it's a reflective one, so that anybody else that's got night vision can see it. I just totally blinded the camera. Martin Morrison. Martin, you probably have missed who won the prize. Oh, you're going to really like it too, mate. But you can get this. It'll be on my YouTube channel with my whole 65 subscribers. Facebook user. Did I win? I don't know who you are, mate. So you might have. You can get onto the YouTube channel or onto their Gun Gurus page and do it. Dink. What's your real name? Is that a secret?
Derek.
Derek. Oh, I should have guessed that one. Listen, thanks very much for coming on.
No worries. Anytime.
Wait, let us know how you get on with your night vision as well.
Oh, it'll be sold next week, this one. I'll be on to another one, won't I? You know how it is.
All right. Big Al. Al, you did. You won. You and Derek Charleston won a prize. So not so bad. I'm sure you'll find something for it. I'll give you a choice as well, because I think you've got half the stuff that we give away anyway. I'm just going to end this now as well. Derek, send us a PM with your address on it. We'll get a wee prize out to you for coming on. Thanks very much.
We'll find a spot somewhere, won't we? Back at car. It'll go on back at car while I'm travelling around country. Everyone can see it then.
I can do that. Listen, thanks very much for coming on, guys. It's been an absolutely good test because I found a few buttons that I do need to hit press. Your picture's really good, Dink. It's working well. How this system works is it uploads it to a server, and then the server downloads it to everybody, so we can have hundreds of people coming on and they'll all be able to see it at the same speed. The other thing about it as well is that we can get 10 people on screen at the same time. So I'm going to go on offline in a minute, but if anybody wants to come on just to test it, it won't be live. We won't be recording it, but it will let you come on. You can use your mobile phone, you can use an iPad, you can use a webcam. Piles more comments coming in. We've got loads and loads of comments. Aye, Martin, he does. Al wins absolutely everything. You're always the bridesmaid as well, Martin. You always come third in all the kind of bigger ones as well. Yvonne says he needs to share. Listen, guys, I'm just going to end this just now. If you've got any questions about the Red Wolf, it was a very quick review. It's very difficult to do it live. Most people that do kind of live ones actually pre-record them and then put them out. If anybody's got any questions about it, let me know. Yvonne's jumped the postie. I've still got a comment, Yvonne, but I'm actually too scared of you, to be honest, to do it. Again, if anybody wants to do a wee bit of fun and come on in this, just let us know and we'll get it working for you. And I'll catch you a lot later on. Alec and Derek, send me a message again. I'll get your prizes out to you. They're not massive prizes, but again, if these become popular now over the next while, I'm waiting to the winter time when there's not so much to do at night. But we've got people from the Northern Shooting Show coming on. They will have some special bits of news and some other bits and pieces for us. We've got an editor of a well-known airgun magazine coming on for a chat. We've got some night vision people coming on, and if anybody else wants to come on live, just let us know and we'll get on it. So listen, thanks very much for helping us test this. I found a couple of new buttons and what they do, so that's been a massive big help. Thanks to everybody that's commented, because again, thanks, Al. But we'll get your, I'm just actually checking that we can get the comments on, but it seems to be working absolutely fantastically. So thanks very much, everyone. It's been great. It's a big help for when we get to the kind of bigger, longer ones live. If anybody wants to come on and check that they can come on, I'll be online for about another half hour or so. So listen, thanks again. We'll see you on the Facebook group. This is also on my YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link on it. I've only started it. I've only got 65 people on it, but I need 100 to get a name, because just now it's YouTube and then loads and loads of letters. So thanks again, and I'll catch you all online.